Evening, everyone. Apologies for the delay. We're just about to get started. Paul Morrison won the lag. First race to 21, Tom versus Paul. First red's down. The black ball rules. I expect this game to go all the way. Very much see it being a close one. A little bit of a lull during the game, I think, but you're going to see lots of breaking dishes and reverse dishes. Too hard to call. Bit unlucky there. I don't think you can see a red here. Sitting next to Paul's son Freddie, who has his old man winning this match 21-16. Wow, that's a great shot. Great shot. Is he on the black though? Does the black go? No. Little swerve back off the cushion. Back. Oh, it's a foul. Free table now for Tom. Difficult clearance. Free. I think we're going to see lots of this where someone will make a mistake and someone will then clear up. But I think it will be a very high-level match. Ten people viewing. Group in Butlins on a stag do, so I wonder how they're getting on. Hope they're behaving themselves. Couple of tough yellows still here for Tom. One down the back on the back cushion, one on the bottom right cushion. Well, the Dans are watching. Hello, the Dans. As the hangover. That's a great pot. Takes this one into the middle, and I think he'll develop the one off the cushion. Oh, having to rearrange the building. Tom doesn't have a small arse, sadly, so he, yeah. Develops this one off the cushion. Yeah, it's a great shot. Swings this round. It was a disappointing shot, really, I'd say. Oh, he's having to rearrange the chairs again. One more good shot. And it's 1-0. Oh, that is a miss that I wasn't expecting. Cut the black into the middle and 1-0 Paul Morrison. They're mistakes you just can't make. So I don't know why it keeps coming back to me. No one needs to see me, Dexter. Go off this. Dexter, go off this. I thought you were talking about me. The camera, not on that. Sorry, on the mic. Yeah, this is just. Frame 2, Tom Howick to break. Table seems a little bit heavy, but I think it's not playing with match balls, but won't affect these two boys very much. Good break. Tom's looking at reds by the looks of things. One gets this one down the rail. He's got one tough red left, which is on the top cushion. He should be on it now, though, from this red in the middle. We've got some keyboard warriors on the chat. Oh, another red miss. Not an easy red that down the rail, to be fair, but advantage probably Paul. Few comments in the chat. Harp catching crew should have got her. Oh, is it? Oh, he's nudged that yellow into a potable position. He's this one down the rail, but still a tough shot. Yeah, not the best positional shot from Paul. Great double, but now a tough yellow. Hard to see whether the red on the left-hand side goes, but if it doesn't, Tom will try to develop it now off of this ball. Big shot required, though. That must go, because Paul's saying good shot, so... Isn't a great shot there. He hasn't left himself the easiest opportunity on the black. Cuts in the middle, but knowing Tom well, he'll probably play the double. Yeah, it's a great double. Very good double. 1-1. So the guys are just about to change the balls. So there's some match balls behind the bar. So we're just going to get the match balls out. Whilst we're doing that, I'm just going to have a little chat with Freddie Morrison, who, in a similar situation to me, lives in his dad's shadows. So, Fred, you are calling this match 21-16, I think you said earlier, in favour of your old man. What makes you think your dad is the superior player here?
He's got more experience, and he's no different when you're playing for money or playing under pressure. He's always good.
It's fair. So, do you reckon you'll get to the dizzy heights of your old man?
Well, I've still got potential. Other than you, you're past your prime, so you're still living in the shadow for the rest of your life.
Very good, Fred. Very good. Yeah, kind words there as always. Back to Division 1 for you on a Thursday night, that is for sure. Enjoy that. Frame 3, Paul Morrison to break. They have changed them to match balls now, so cheers to Neil. I believe it was you. So should hopefully see a better split. Oh, stun the white into the middle. Reds are looking nicer here, I think. Needs to develop that red on the top, but it might go. I think Tom's looked at it, so. Yeah, it's a clever shot. Develops both the reds. Can't see Tom not clearing these now. Screws this one up. Yeah, it's a nice pot. Takes this one in the bottom left, one in the bottom right, and then the black. 2-1 Tom. People at home watching, if you want to put your score predictions in the chat, I'll call a few out. Black in the middle for 2-1 for Tom. Yeah, good. Early advantage for Tom here. Sitting next to young Dexter and Neil, who have organised the streaming, so just want a bit of a shout out to these guys. If you see the setup, it's pretty impressive, so fair play to these boys. Makes a change from Dexter watching other things on his computer at home. Yeah, I'm surprised Dexter's come out of his bedroom, to be fair. Yellow's going to that yellow nearest the reds goes into the middle. Takes after his old man, I feel. One tough yellow, one on the back cushion, but Tom will probably play up for it in a moment. Or not an ideal shot. He's just hampered his yellow there into the cluster of reds. So he's going to need to probably screw this. Well, he's going to play top off the cushion. Oh, it's a great effort. I don't think he's on it. But if he is, then that is some shot. Paul is looking. Got a little bit of a smile on his face. Yeah, he wasn't on it. I thought they'd been. All those reds do go if you. This one he'll take down the left, little screw back. If he can take the one down the right, I think they all then develop. Oh, he's going to. Oh, he's seen a plant. Yeah, that's a great shot. They all go now. So both of these boys have a bit of a snooker background. Both playing the Byfleet Snooker League. Mix their time between snooker and pool. So this isn't the first time these boys have come against each other this season. They've played each other in the Snooker League, which I think Tom came out as a 2-0 winner. But Paul is also an exceptional snooker player as well as a pool player. This one down the rail. Not the greatest positional shot there from Paul. There's a bit more to do with the white now than he would have liked. He needed to come a little bit higher up to come in 2 across. If you don't go in off, this is a great shot. Oh, that's very unlucky. Yeah, it's a very unlucky shot. But what happens in pool when you run out of position? So Tom gets a free shot here. Going to play it over the middle by the looks of things. Oh, has he left himself the wrong angle? Not the greatest of shots. I'm surprised he hasn't rolled it down the top cushion. Got to do a lot more work with the white now. Yeah, he's played it well though, to be fair. Little nudge. Little cut in the middle. 3-1 Tom by the looks of things. Oh, he's playing the double again. It's a great double again. One thing that impresses me with Tom is he always sees a shot, but he's very, very good with his double. Sees a good angle. Talking angles, I'm sitting next to 2 boys that have got their GCSEs this year. So, yeah. Freddie and Dexter, how are you going to get on with your GCSEs?
I think I'll be more successful with the streaming stuff instead of my GCSEs. That's probably why I'm doing it now. So
It's fair. I mean, you take after your old man, and so I'm not surprised. Whereas Freddie, I'm not sure what Freddie will be. Oh, Freddie looks like he's going to be working in McDonald's the whole of his career. So, do you want fries with that? Yeah, you will be serving me, Fred. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I will be there. 3-1 Tom, frame 5, pull to break. Oh, right. Oh, we've got a side camera now too, so that will certainly help. Paul's gone reds. takes this one. Two reds nearest to the yellows down the left-hand side don't quite go without perfect position, so I think Paul might look to develop it at some point, but that... Oh, he's played the treble. Don't quite think he's played that. More of a safety shot by the looks of things. Yes, clever shot. So Paul is reds, Tom Howick is yellows. Tom's got a mate here that's rocked up that he must know through school, who wants to have a conversation with him halfway through a frame. Clearly not a Paul player. That's a great shot. White is going towards the pocket. Oh, he's managed to hold up. It's not a bad shot. I mean, I think Paul can get to the reds down the right, but he's going to need some positional shot to get to the red near the black, but he is looking to see where his needs his white to be. I think there's going to be a lot of dishes coming up in this match. Once they've really both started to settle. Got a long way to go. Obviously, it's a race to 21. Yeah, great pot. Needs to swing this red now. Or pot this red and swing the white around the table. Relying on a little bit of luck to develop that red. And still be on it. Oh, it's a clever shot. Don't think he's quite on it though. Very unlucky if he's not on this, because that was a great attempt. Oh, he's opened up the table for Tom again here. That yellow goes in the middle, then to be honest, the only real hard ball here is the black, but Tom's looked to develop it now. We can go on. There you go, Fred, just for you. Tom seems to have found the rhythm first, but I do expect Paul to kick in at some point. Couple of little stuns and screws, as they say. And again, I probably think Tom's going to play the double again here. It should be the third double in a match out of 4 frames won. Oh no, he's come across. What do I know, eh? He struck that one in, lovely. That's 4-1 Tom, early lead.
Don't put the camera. Well, still early doors, I suppose. Come to break.
That's my best mate. I think he's better. But then this dad is playing top. And you probably think he's better. His dad's playing.
Come on, big boy, come sit down.
Sound like my girlfriend. She says the same thing. So, frame 6, Tom Howick to break. He's made a couple of balls. He got a bit lucky there when he screwed it. Not to be screwing it in. Yellows look to be the colour of choice. Oh, he's got a little bit. He's got a little bit lucky there. He puts his hand up, double kissed the yellow and landed plumb. That's a great shot, I think. This yellow goes, I believe. Hard to tell from the camera angle, but way he's going to address it, yeah, he can get it. Nice pot. Tunes are blasting here. Bit of karaoke. Islands in the stream. That's a great shot, this yellow, I think. Double again, is it? No, it just rolls straight in. It's really hard to see where the... and that's another frame for Tom. 5-1. Very good. Great. So that's the first break dish of the night. I reckon we'll see another 10 between that and a reverse dish. I'm going to go with 10. Frame 7, Paul to break. Just makes the yellow into the middle. I don't think you can say it's luck off the break. Very lucky, actually, Freddie, because it's your old man. Paul hasn't quite found his rhythm yet. Hasn't quite found his swagger, but I expect to see it come. Gets a little bit of confidence and he'll start reeling off frames in no time. It's a good shot. A lot of movement around the table. It's almost like Tom's done what he normally does and lets one rip. They're all moving away from it. That's what it feels like to me. One of Tom's ex-girlfriends talking to him now. Tom's got more fan club here than Paul. Paul's got his son and Tom's got a few of his friends and what looks like a couple of ex-girlfriends. Oh, she's just told him she does like Paul. Here she comes. Mm. He's such a flirt, that boy. Anyway, back to the pool. That's a great shot. It's a bit unlucky. Another tough yellow now. Played a bit of a safety, but the yellow has gone middle of the cushion, so makes this a bit of an easier shot for Tom from a safety point of view. But he's played it in off. Oh, he's got away with it there a little bit. Go on, just walk past. Yeah, that's fine. No, you can walk past, love. It's all right. Oh.
When both angles come at the same time, doesn't it?
It's a bit unlucky. Sorry, got distracted there by some people walking past, so couldn't quite see. But yeah, Paul's gone in off. Another chance. Yeah. It's a great shot by Tom. All balls go. Roll this through. Take the ones down the cushion. Yeah, there will be a break at some point to give the guys a little bit of a rest, but we'll let them dictate when that is.
We haven't got any adverts to run, so
Sky Sports are on. No adverts, yeah. Yeah, we need a sponsorship for this if anyone wants to put their hand in their pocket. We get a better commentator. There was a question here from a lady, said, are they a different set of balls? We're just explaining to her they're match balls. This is one of Tom's ex-girlfriends. It's a great shot. Red in the middle. Takes the black down the end. Oh, he's going to... Oh, he screws it. That's an even better shot. 6-1 Tom. Tom has certainly found a bit of rhythm here. Paul's highlighting the golf scores here. Paul is currently 7 under in the Valspar Championship. And as he said, at least he's winning something. I've also never seen. I think the next match we're trying to get on the challenge match will be Freddie versus Dexter, but best of 3 because I don't think anyone really wants to watch any more than 3 frames with these boys. Anyway, back to the real action. Oh, one's just dropped in. I mean, Tom's certainly found a bit of rhythm, but he's also had a little bit more of the rub of the green, that is for sure. Another one of Tom's girlfriends. A great shot. All the reds now go. Take this one at the back. Probably then leave the one in the middle to leave the angle to come back down the table for the final 3 reds. I don't think Tom's too happy with that. It's got to do a little bit more with the white than he would have liked to have. Oh, he needed to cannon that red, really. First real mistake from Tom, but he's only human. Little safety shot. It's a very clever shot. Very clever shot. Rolls up behind the yellow off his red. Hasn't left Paul much now. Gemma, if you're watching, come and collect Freddie. He's past his bedtime. It's a good shot from Paul. Tom's got a lot of work to do with this white. He's going to have to swing it round to get any chance of being on that red. But it's hardly worth playing. Yeah, safety shot in mind. The people watching at home, if you can share the link of the match on social media or on WhatsApp in any of the pool WhatsApp groups you've got, it'd be greatly appreciated. These two guys deserve a bit of a crowd. There will be some phenomenal pool on display that a lot of us can learn from. Yes, it's left the red, but I don't think it's worth really. I know if he can screw it up, actually, it looks like he's got the perfect angle. Oh, he's just missed it. So safety shot coming, one cushion escape, little roll onto the nestle onto the back of it. Probably the first frame here that we've seen which has been a bit more nip and tuck. Good shot. Has he quite got the angle? It's hard to see. I think probably overrun it slightly. Mine bit top. Oh yeah, he's played the safeties. Be interesting to see how Paul responds from here, because it's probably not often that he finds himself 6-1 down in games. So but he's still got a smile on his face. It's a good shot. Total snooker called, so Tom has to come off the cushion, but he doesn't have to hit a cushion. So again, nestles up to it. Yeah, I mean, the attacking player will take this down the rail, but it's risky. You might find Paul is that sort of player. There you go. But that was what I was just about to follow up with. It's risky in the point that if you miss, you leave Tom the red. So good shot required though. Goes in this bottom left-hand corner. Little stunner. Oh, he's missed it by a long way, but this is what I was saying earlier. Tom has had the rub of the green. He's fluked a snooker. So, yeah, he's fluked the snooker behind the black. Big apology there from Tom. Oh, one cushion escape and Paul's missed. It's missed that I wouldn't have expected, to be honest, but frustration might start kicking in if Tom keeps getting this level of run. Nice free ball used there. He hasn't really left the white where he'd want to be honest, but Tom's a QS, so they'll stroke this in. Yeah, that's a good shot. We make that 7-1. There is still a long way to go. To be fair, yeah. I mean, it isn't. It isn't the result over 8 frames that I think many people would have seen, but there is plenty of Paul still to play. And as I've said before, I've seen Paul rattle off 3 or 4 quite quickly, so expect it to come back. Oh, it's Perry! I'm on karaoke. Hit me, baby, one more time. Yeah. I'm gonna. Don't worry. Frame 9. All to break. Oh, it's dry. Just not getting anything at the moment, Paul. Yellows look the better. This one in the middle. Take the one behind the black. I'm certainly found some rhythm and one thing with Tom as well is that his focus and concentration. Nothing seems to phase him, which is makes him also the player that he is. His temperament's fantastic. Strikes the ball well. It's a tough yellow now, but I can't quite. He's just screamed it in, but that was the trouble. He wasn't guaranteed to be on that yellow. But double down the top right hand cushion. Yeah, unlucky. The red made it a bigger pocket, but even if he'd have got that, he wasn't on the black, so isn't an easy opening red for Paul. But he could do with clearing these and getting a little bit of confidence. He's probably not felt like he's had his hand on the table very much. Really not. Oh, is he going to hit the cushion? I'm not sure if it's hit the cushion. I don't believe it has. Paul said no. So another didn't hit the cushion. No, didn't. No, it's not. It definitely hasn't hit the cushion. So another chance for Tom. He's got a couple of options here. Pot the red away from the black or just open up the black, bring it a bit more up the table. But either way, it's not as easy as this looks, purely on the basis of that red in the middle of the table covering the yellow. But he's going to swing it. He's going to play it over the hole by looks things, or towards the hole, and leave himself the angle on the yellow. But he's played it well. It's a great shot. Yeah, nice shot. 8-1 Tom. Yeah, it's a great shot. 8-1 Tom. Yeah. missed it, sadly. Yeah. I wasn't looking at his bum like you ladies were, to be fair. Come on, Paul. Wow. You can't miss their bums, to be fair, can you? No comment. My girlfriend could be watching. No comment. Another great break from Tom. For for easy Reds now. Everything goes. Another break dish I fancy Tom here. And 9-1. He has played that terribly. I was not expecting that. Oh, there we go. Exactly what I've been saying. A fluke on the black. To make it 9-1. I mean, I expected the break dish, but not in that way. Little comment there from Paul's other son, Lewis, 8-1. It's now 9-1, Lewis. So, yeah. I don't know if you've been watching, mate, but your dad ain't been at the races so far. But Tom has had a bit of run, yeah. Freddie's sitting here, sulking. I've got a box of tissues for him. He said he'll take them home, though, once he's finished with them. So the challenge match series is a new one for us in the Egham Pool League, but there's plenty of players in the league that would want to play in it, I'm sure. Doesn't have to be a race to 21, but you get the stream and be a right laugh. So if you're interested, then contact Dan Riley. I think Ethan Coates wants to play in one. I think he's looking to play Charlie Pinfield. So if Charlie is listening or on, then yeah. Also to call out some other stuff. So Neil, who plays out of Egham High Bay, streams quite a few of his matches, and it's on the channel. So make sure you tune in and have a quick look at those, because some good pool played in Division 1. I think the A team are actually top of the league at the moment. So anyway, back to the actual action. As you can see, Tom's at the table again. He's picked up his speed a bit as well, which just shows the confidence and how well he feels he's playing. It's a bit unlucky, but so he's total snookered. One cushion escape off this left-hand cushion. He'll be looking to play it off. Yeah. He's made a little joke saying he had no run there, Tom. It's probably Paul's first proper chance for a long time, so expect him to... Oh, commentators curse. Oh. Yeah, I say commentators to curse. Yeah, he hasn't run out of position. Played a good snooker though. Total snooker called. Does. Not a great shot. Paul, yes, I say not a great shot, but got away with it a little bit because he's knocked 2 yellows onto the cushion, which all originally went. So but Paul's just moved the white, got the free shot. So we'll develop these 3 balls now. All balls go. So expect this to be 9-2. Can't see past Paul during these. Freddie's finally got a smile on his face. Doing a lot with the white, Paul. A lot more with the white than he needs to, but he's such a Qist, as you can see. It's a great shot. Done this one in. The black. Oh, and he's fist pumped. He realises he's got the second frame on the board. And there's a group of women in here saying Paul is back. They are chanting his name. Don't worry, Gemma. They're about 90. Yeah, these there's a few people here, not as many as I'd have liked, and I'm sure these guys would have liked, but do a few. But small crowd have come to watch because Tom played Paul in the LB Cup, which was a charity competition run by Neil Taylor Pullen last week here at Egham in memorial for someone who sadly passed away, and these guys got to the final. So well done, Neil, for organising. Sounds like it was a successful event, and the 2 top players got to the final. And this is another repeat of that match. So I think Paul was victor on the day. I think 3-2. But this is a different game. First to 21. It's a great double. First double. Still got a lot of work to do to white. Reds in the top right hand corner, one of them goes, but he can obviously develop that second one from behind, but got a lot of work to do to white. Oh, he's missed again, and he's fouled. This is where the tide will turn, I feel. This is where Paul start to come back. So foul 2 shots or 3 shot, however you call it in black ball. This is interesting to watch Paul under a little bit of pressure. Don't expect Paul to miss from here, to be honest.
Unless he goes away, he goes to Scotland and like. I usually have to take Egham to school.
Good shot there by Paul. Put this one into the bottom right. Take the black in the middle. Yeah. That's 2 frames in a row once Paul sinks this black, and 9-3. We're going to go back to Fred for a couple of questions whilst they're setting the balls up. So, Fred, obviously not the start you were hoping for, but do you think your dad has it to come back?
Still a lot of time. There's not much pressure in it, so see how it goes.
Fair. So, Fred, you how long have you been playing the game? Because you've massively come on over the last year and playing. So yeah, Fred, you've been playing county, playing on the Tuesday League and Egham Cup winners last year. Been playing Thursday League for WR, but you've just moved into the Egham team to get a bit of confidence under your belt and keep them up. So right, anyway, back to the action. So balls break, frame 13. It's interesting, another dry break there for Paul. It's been I play with Paul quite a bit, and something that he has been doing really well of lately is his break. But in the he had a dry break on Thursday, which resulted in a dish. I think he's already had 3 or 4 tonight. But I wonder if at any point does he switch up his break and go to something a bit different, change a bit of the fortune. But Tom's going to play this one in the middle. It's not bad. I'm not quite sure he's perfect though. Take this red bottom left into the bottom left. Looks like he's got a lot of, oh, it's not ideal. He's a bit unlucky there, to be honest. Good pot, but hasn't left himself on anything. It's true, I now play for the one on the right hand cushion by the looks of things, but he knows he has to leave this safe because all of those yellows go. So, and he knows Paul's now starting to get a bit more into the game, winning the last 2. Oh, he's got away with one there again, really, I'd say. Nudged the yellow on top of another yellow, meaning that a bit more tricky now for Paul to clear up than what he could have left Tom. Sorry, what he could have left Paul. It's a great opening yellow. Knocking in 2 at the same time, but he needs to find a way to develop these 2 yellows down the side, which he looks like he's going to do off this yellow now. Pots it into the top left. Must go. Yeah, it goes. So he's left himself perfect. He's looking at the one in the middle because he knows he needs to develop this one, the back of the 2 yellows next to each other. Little bit of a stun into it, I guess. Yeah, it's a great shot. Left it into the middle. Very good. Take this one. He's left himself slightly the wrong angle, but he'll just stun it in and leave himself on the black. Yeah. Another frame going towards Paul here. 9-4. Oh, I actually thought he'd missed that. But he's back now. 9-4. Oh, that's drifted a mile, to be fair. Bit unlucky. Another. Never been to a pool match that's got so many women watching it. It must be because we've got these two hunks playing, but the average age of these women watching are definitely in their 70s, but they're enjoying what they're seeing. They are cheering the balls in. Paul was a bit unlucky with that yellow. Rolled off a mile. But Tom's back in with reds. Big thank you to Egham for allowing this game to go on. That's a great red. Ooh. Won't be taking these out. Two tough reds, one on the top cushion, one on the side cushion. Again, similar situation to the one before where Tom knows he's got to leave it safe or get a shot because all Paul's yellows go and Paul's now started to get some frames on the board. Too early to worry though. 9-4. Favour of Tom. First to 21. A great effort. Tried to play the double into the middle, but Paul is back on the table. Roll this one down the rail onto the other one. I think he was half hoping they both went, but not that it matters. Paul's family have arrived, so Paul will be with a bit of momentum. Freddie's mum's now here, so he's on best behaviour. Going red, bless him. Two cushions on the yellow over the hole. Black in the middle. Another frame on the board. That's 3 in a row now for Paul. 9-5, other than a little mistake. Yes, good frame. Another clap and a well done, Paul, coming from the fan club over here. 9-5. So David has jumped in on the commentary that the commentator sounds drunk. You'll be pleased to know, David, I'm now on Diet Coke after your golf lesson earlier. That remind me, mate, how did you get on against me? Yeah, Diet Coke, please. But yeah, tuning in, one of Tom's mates, David, very good golfer. Ball to break. Can he make one off the break now? Yes. There you go. No more dry break coming from Paul. Probably take this yellow next to the red in the middle of the table up to the top left, and then he opens up the whole game. That's a good shot. Yeah, this goes. He's down on it quickly. Come back across the table. Rolls this one in down the bottom right into the bottom corner. Leave the one in the middle. Then the black the other side, and we've got 9-6. Oh, wow. Did not expect that. He's missed. First chance again here for Tom for a while, realistically, but still got one ball that is tough, but he's played that well, developing the pocket, knocking in Paul's yellows. The mistake that Paul might have to, try to forget. Although Tom still has a lot of work to do. He's having to move the white around the table a lot more than he would like to. It'll be a great shot to be getting on one of these two reds now. Oh, what a shot. That's superb. Although he's not as he would like to have been straighter on this. Yeah, this is things. If he was straighter, he could have just rolled it in, but he had to move the white a lot more, and hence the error. Could cut this down the rail, but it's a risky shot. Personally, I'd be playing it half ball off the right hand side of the red. Yeah, leave it where Tom's looking now, knowing it's a hard shot then for Paul. Could even get the snooker. Yeah, it's a great shot. I think Paul can get to it, but he knows he's got to scream this in. Oh, he's got the double kiss. He was trying to just sneak past it and play the half ball to leave the snooker, but screws this in, comes across the table. Yeah, he's played it well. It's a little bit further than he would like, though. Does cut in the middle. And there's got to worry about the pot more than the white. There you go, yeah. Tom stots the rock to get frame 10-5. Tom's break now. Oh, and look who's entered the chat, old Luke Emmett here. Keyboard warrior Luke, cheering on his teammate on a Tuesday. Paul says, come on, Paul. I'm actually surprised, Luke, you can spell it, because you can't spell your own name by the looks of things. Another dry break. There's a bit of chalk or something on the ball here. So Paul is just clearing the shit off it. Oh, really? Paul took the yellows, so plays this one in the middle, but I think he's going to look at the one on the back cushion first, because otherwise he's got a lot more work to do. Oh, he's missed it. He's had a couple of misses in that pocket. Tom looks like he needs to develop this pocket the Paul's just missed in if he's got a half chance, which he might look to do in a few shots' time. Not really an easy red to help develop that pocket at the moment, so yeah, Tom looks like he's going to play safe. Little touch up behind the red on the top cushion to try and get the foul out of Paul. Total's been called. Didn't expect Paul to miss, to be fair. And as I said earlier, you don't have to hit a cushion, so just nestles into it. Tom's going to play the same shot again. No, he's not. Typical, I said to Paul earlier, you look like a right crap when you get as a commentator and you get the wrong shot. But nice double there from Tom. Ethan Coates has joined the chat with a oof 10-5. Ethan's been at a tournament himself today. Don't know how you got on in the end, mate, but I take it the fact that you're now watching the stream, you didn't win. Long yellow. Advantage Paul at the moment with the two balls controlling the pocket. It's a great yellow. Marek is commentating, Luke. Marek. Or shall I say Lou? Unlucky Heath losing the last 16, but he's tuned in to watch his teammate Tom. He's predicted a Tom win. It's a good double there from Paul. Opens up the game. Cuts this one down the rail. You can see it, but he's got down quickly on it. Screw this up for the black in the middle. And we have 10-6. Oh, I think it goes top right, so one good pot on the black. Yeah, great shot. 10-6. For anyone only just tuned in, we were 9-1, I think. In favour of Tom, obviously, and Paul's started to find a bit more rhythm. Tom was having a little bit of the early run and getting away with a little bit, but also playing a better Paul. And now Paul's come into it. We've got a streaker on. Oh no, sorry, this is just Freddie trying to live up to his dad's expectations. With a little cheeky smile. He's like, oh, my dad can do this, I can do this too. Your dad would have got that, Fred. He's a good young player, Freddie. He's definitely going to be an up-and-coming title winner from the league. He keeps playing if he doesn't miss balls like that. 15 years of age, I think he is. He's certainly in his GCSE year, so yeah, he's a good player. I wish I hadn't said anything because that's 2 shockers.
Shout out to Luke Emmett in the comments. But that comment there is very, very wrong. The stats show that, in fact, I am ahead of Freddie in frame wins. So if you could rephrase that and put Dexter, our star boy, it would be factually correct. Thank you.
Ethan, I'm going to have to jump in, mate. I think let's keep the personal little swipes. No, jokes aside, he is good enough to get into the team, but we suggested that he went and helped the Egham boys to get more frame time because we have 8 players in the WR team. Paul's break. He's hitting the ball a little bit harder now than he was when he first came to the table off the break. And something he said to me in the week, he said he's been taken a little bit off his break and he feels it's been working better. Obviously, he was dry breaking quite a bit early on. Now he's started to make him, which is down to the fact he's probably putting a little bit more back into it. But all the balls look nice here. Just a matter of what you fancy, whether it's the yellows or the reds. Going to take reds by looks of things. Red in the middle. Yeah, he is on that red down the left if he wants it now. Wow. I mean, shows sometimes you can miss balls that you wouldn't expect to miss, and there's an example there, but trying a little bit too much with a white, and that's half the battle. When you're doing that, you do miss balls, but table's turned a little bit now, and Paul's got a little bit more of the luck. Hasn't really left Tom much here, but sometimes you have to work for it, and Paul's got the momentum, and he's back in the game, really. Oh, he's cued one beautifully there. It's a great shot, Tom. All the yellows go. So, bar a mistake, Tom should be taking these out. Luke, how come you're not down Egham anyway, mate? Thought you'd be down here cheering on Fanboy. Tom would have liked to have been a bit straighter on that yellow, so he didn't have to leave himself much more of an angle, because he's now going to have to dig down. He's played it well. Oh, he hasn't. It's cannoning into the reds. He's ended up snooking himself. So this is what I mean earlier in the match, that he would have cannoned them and been perfect. One cushion, cut this in the middle. Oh, he's hit the red first. Frustration setting in. Paul's got 2 shots and looks certain to make this 10-7. Little screw across, played a black in the opposite middle. And he just rolls it in. And it's 10-7. You are correct. Tom is a Chelsea fan, Luke. Just as a reminder to all London supporting football teams like yourself, the only team in the Premier League and in London. Yeah, sorry, I say the only team in the Premier League. I meant the only team in London to win the Champions League and the Club World Cup. So yeah, come back to us, mate, when you support a team that can actually win something. Tom could really do with taking these out on one visit to find a bit of confidence again, because he's started to get a bit sloppier than he was in the earlier frames. Doesn't seem to have had the same focus, but it's what happens when you drop 3 or 4 frames in a row. It's a very good shot. Lovely shot. Pots the yellow. Cannons the other yellow. Makes it a little bit easier off the cushion. So, little screw. Is this a little screw for the one in the middle? I don't know if this goes. By looking at his face and the head shake, it doesn't. So he's doing a lot more work with the white, not leaving himself the easier clearances that he was leaving himself earlier. But he's played nice plant there. Little screw back and probably takes this yellow in the opposite pocket. Yeah, it's a good shot. It's a lovely clearance from Tom. It's the 3rd break dish from him this evening. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think Paul's had any yet, but I'm sure there'll be plenty to come. 11-7, Tom. There weren't a clap that time, but that's because Paul didn't win. So Paul's little fan club down the right here of elderly ladies that have come to support and not clearly cheering on Tom. Frame 19, race to 21. Paul Morrison to break. Oh, probably put a little bit too much in. He's gone from softer to really going for it, and sometimes with the break it's about timing more than it is about the power you put behind it, but it's left it dry. It's a nice opening red from Tom. All reds go, so bar a mistake, reverse dish. It's a clever shot. Just nudges that red on and off the cushion, so now got the other red in the middle left. Little stun. He's looking at going a different way. Going to go with a red that he's just nudged over. I think he feels he needs to get closer to this one. It's a clever shot. No, he's played it in a way that he knew that if he overran it, he'd still have a red in the middle. what I like about watching these two is just how quickly they see an out. They're very quick with their mapping of how to take balls out. I don't think Tom is on this. He hasn't played that very well. Another sloppy shot towards the end here from Tom. Gonna go for the double. Oh, and he's lost the white. 2 shots. He'll not be happy with himself there. Like, head shaking over there at the back. Should have took them out. He knows it. A nice double. Oh, where's the white ball? Oh, he's hit the draw and it stayed up. Again, how the luck swings in a game of pool, and certainly over a long long session where it's race to 21, you expect things to change. And he's played a brilliant shot there, and it's opened up the game completely now, and looking like 11-8. From 8 frames in it to 3 frames in it. This is going all the way. Roll this in the middle, black top, bottom right. Tom knows he ain't missing that, so he's conceded the frame. With a cheeky smile. Freddie's also smiling, so he knows his dad is now back in it. What do we reckon the score will be then, boys or girls, whoever's watching at home? Currently 11-8 to Tom. Tom's break. Tom now is dry breaking. Yeah, I was just about to say, I think reds look the easier of the 2 colour set, but still a lot of work to do. Not a straightforward clearance, but quite fancy pull to take these out. Having said that, the red nearest to the black needs to be developed. It currently doesn't go unless it goes in the middle, but that's, yeah, no, I think he has to develop it. She's gone for there. But, yeah, a lot of work to do. Expect Tom to come back to the table. Might have just got the angle, but I think he's slightly too straight to pot this red in the middle. Yeah, I thought so. He's having to take a different one, but he can develop it here. Oh, he's missed the pot in that same pocket. Oh, it's caught up now. Tom's doing the same. Just missed one in there. That's nice little kiss off the yellow to leave himself on this red on the back cushion. Not an easy shot. Easy shot by all means, and but he knows his white will be going back up the table towards the red near the middle. It's a great shot. He's so confident. And stun this across for the red on the cushion. Doesn't have to hit it very hard. Wow. Did not see that one either. Another miss from Paul. Concentration a little bit probably after, what, 19 frames. It's not... you can see these boys asking to take a bit of a break in a moment for 10-15 minutes. But I'll let you know. Oh, it's a good shot, but I'm not sure that yellow goes that he's just nudged. He's screwed that. Nice shot. Got the angle, so if it doesn't go, he can play into it now, but he's just going to roll it in. No. He's got it. It's a great shot. Take this yellow down the right-hand side. Little stun across the cushion. Not an easy shot at all, and he's... no, he's going to go the other way. Put this one down in the bottom left. Oh, that's a superb shot. That is a superb shot. This is what I meant earlier with regards to Tom's, how he sees shots that some of us definitely don't see. Yeah, it's a great takeout. 12-8. Yeah, superb. So I've just checked with the players, and actually there is no break. They're just going to play all the way through. Stamina of two absolute athletes here. 12-8 in favour of Tom with Paul to break. See how Paul breaks this and the amount of pace he puts in. Yeah, another one where he's fully gone for it. And again, it's dry. I think just goes to show the timing and the accuracy on the break is important. It's not always about the power, because he's hit that well in terms of power and nothing's dropped. And that's a couple now where he's done that. But it's easy to say that when you're sitting there in the comms box. I'm, for one, no good at breaking. So, and I had the joys of playing Paul in a WR Sports Championship about a month ago. And started well, and then Paul just come to life, and he just different beast when he gets going. Tom's elected to go reds. All the reds go by looks things. One down on the back cushion will sneak past the yellow on the right hand rail. A great shot from Tom. Sorry, you couldn't see it. We couldn't adjust. Just adjusting the camera as it cut off the one down the left-hand side. So yeah, it's a lovely shot. Lovely shot from Tom. Rolls this red in the middle, takes the one down the end. It's not as easy. A little bit hampered on the queuing, but he's got a bigger pocket with the yellow over the hole. But it's where the white goes off of the yellow. Yes, trouble. It wasn't as easy. Wasn't as easy because he was a little bit hampered, but you'd still expect Tom to have got that. But he left himself the hard black anyway if he missed. Although he's got a bit of control. Paul takes the one down the rail. We'll be looking to either develop that pocket or play safe and develop it off the 2 shots, I'm sure. Now, are we going to see our first skill shot, or are we going to see a safety shot here? Played safe. The thing is, I was just checking then. I was just avoided the re-rack. So the rules of black ball is if you can't get to the shot, then it's a re-rack. So it's just enough. I can't see Tom getting this, and advantage Paul. Yeah, it was a great snooker, certainly to avoid the re-rack. Paul's got the free shot. He's picking the white up. He'll develop that pocket. Little screw back off the red. We'll take these 2 down the end of the table first, I'm sure. Paul's confident. Now he's quickened up again. Paul's not happy with himself there, but because he's got this yellow in the middle, it's still Paul's frame to lose, really. He's played that well off the top cushion. Plays this with a bit of top, come back up. Correct, Luke. I do talk a good game for someone who's rubbish, and I said that earlier. I learnt from you, mate. What it is. And that's another frame to Paul. 9 frames Paul, 12 Tom. Tom's break. But Luke, it's easy to sit here and talk rubbish and see it from a different angle. But it's not as easy when you've got no bottle. That's the difference, mate. I've got no bottle. It's another hour. Be another hour.
We just don't want to play around 21.
So, I was actually... Luke, you've just put a comment saying you're playing Ben Redding first to 10. I was actually going to mention this game earlier, but I wasn't sure if it's been arranged yet. But I'll come back to that in the interval during the next frame. I'll get back to the pool and we can talk about that match. Tom's break. Made a couple of balls. Yellows look to be my preferred choice of colour. Tom's going for this one down in the bottom right. Oh, he might have just found the gap. Yeah, he did. He just found the gap. He's tried to develop that yellow. He has developed it in the bottom right, but it wouldn't have been the place he was originally going to play into. Needs to stun this across to get on the yellow in the bottom right hand corner. There, he's played it. Oh, it's a bit unlucky. He's played it well. Again, difference between earlier and now is Tom would have been on that yellow. Now he's left himself snookered. He's just got down and whacked at it. Left pulled yellow in the middle. Red in the middle. Pulls, stunned it. I don't know whether he's left himself on that. Yeah, that flies. Sorry, it's different camera angle. You can see that flies. So. Nice little cannon. Probably swing this around a couple of cushions to play back for one of the ones. And once again, I'm wrong. His little screw. It's a great shot. You going to play for the one on the right now or save it? No, he's taking it now. Oh, wow. That is the cursed pocket for Paul. That's 4 balls now he's missed in that same pocket that realistically all 4 of them he would have got. Oh, what a shot from Tom there. Yeah, that's a bit of a stolen frame. I think Tom's robbed that a little bit. Paul should have made that. But so Luke, you're playing Ben Redding. So some people in the league won't be familiar with who Ben is because he's a Tuesday rule player normally, but he's trying his luck at Blackball. Luke, you called him out on Facebook, I believe. So I think you're gonna play first to 10. What's the date, mate? Let us know, because yeah, be a good game that, personally. Depends on what rule set you're playing. So if you're playing Blackball, then I think you'll win. If you're playing the Tuesday rules, then I think Ben's favourite, mate. Anyway, back to the action. Ball to break. 13-9 in favour of Tom. Frame 23. Always been kicked in. Paul was just saying to me he's never played this many frames in a night before, so that could tell you a story, because I know Tom has for sure. He's played a few money matches first to 21. He's played, obviously he's practiced quite a bit first to 21, so yeah, that might be the slight difference and advantage for Tom, but we'll soon see. Tom decided to go yellows off the free shot, but that was the clear, perfect opportunity for the Reds. And once again, you might notice the pace difference between Tom frames now. Tom's quickened up a bit again.
Sat there listening to him, completely zoned out.
Oh, he's played another sloppy one. I don't know, actually. No, he's on it, but again, he's slightly hampered off the black. He needs the little screw down the cushion. He's just rolling it in because that's all he can do, but there you go, he's missed it. It's a lot of concentration required in pool, but obviously even more when you're over playing out first to 21. Yeah, it's a good pot. And Paul knocks the red safe, but he hasn't helped himself there with the yellow going also a little bit tight. Played a nice shot there. Looks like he's just about covered the one in the top right hand corner. I think Tom's not snookered. If it's not a total snooker, then he'll be able to if it is a total snooker, he'll be able to roll it up. You could see it. But what I was trying to say was, if it was a total snooker, he could have come off the one cushion and probably snooker pull back. But Paul played it well enough that he didn't leave the total snooker. Don't know whether Tom can get through to this red. Got a cheeky smile on his face, so I think he's unsure. Yeah, he could, but he had to force it a bit, and hence the mistake. And all the yellows now go. I expect Paul to take these out to 13-10, back to 3, but sort of see a little bit of a difference in Paul at the minute as he slowed down a bit. Great shot. Able to force the angle back up. No, I mentioned it earlier, but a big call out to Dexter and Neil, who have sorted out the stream and the quality of the stream this evening. It's a massive improvement on finals day, which was already a good session. So well done, guys. It's worth a call out there. Oh, error. Didn't quite screw it enough, so he's snookered himself. Isn't easiest one cushion escape, I don't think, or it is. Yeah, it is. He's just did it. Yeah, just got to rely on a bit of luck to not leave Tom. Tom has got a shot on the back cushion, and white will travel towards the yellow and lightly leave him on the other red. Well, he's missed it by quite a way though, and the white is travelling all the way back round. Leave Paul. Don't think it goes though. No, didn't think it did. Tom got a little bit away with one there. Tom's looking at the double. Yes. Played it well, but he's overscrewed it, so he hasn't quite left himself on this red easily. So can't see Tom. He could play the cross double, could play it in the top right or bottom right, but played the safety. It's a clever shot. Played that nice and skinny, something that I can never say about myself. He's clever shot actually. He's played it at such a pace that he knew that he was either going to make it, or if he didn't, he would leave Tom on this cushion. So Tom has got a double, if not treble. He might be looking at the reverse double actually. Has Paul left this so that the reverse double makes the... No, I don't think he has. No, he has. He's left. See, it's a great shot, but it's a bit unlucky for Paul really to leave the wide pocket. But still a very clever shot from Tom. Not an easy black though. Screw the white to avoid the middle pocket, or he can cut. No, he's going to screw it. But he's had to stand up because people are just moving around. Yeah, so yeah, he's off black now. He's in his zone, and the guy walked in front of him. So Oh yeah, never in doubt. Yeah, 14-9, race to 21. Luke, I've just had a text from Ben who said he will happily play Blackball rules. First to 15. Just wants to know the rule set you want to play, and then obviously the game will be on. Nine frames to Paul, 14 to Tom. It was a very early lead for Tom. Anyone that's only just tuning in, he did go 9-1 up, but mistakes and a little bit of luck swung back to Paul's favour. Now Paul's back in the game, but 14-9. Another good break, but it's the white. Oh, he's just avoided the in-off. A lovely break. It's just hasn't quite got the white in control. You would like the white to have been more centre, but one good shot. Yeah, it's a nice pot. Oh wow, that pocket. That's 6 balls missed in that pocket now. 2 from Tom, 4 from Paul. And to be realistic, they're pots that they probably would get 9 times out of 10. He's tried to play, I think, a skill shot there and it's gone wrong. I wasn't quite watching, so apologies. It's a clever shot. Tom's on yellow, so everything goes now. First left the cushion. Yeah, it's a nice shot. Another frame. It's 2 in a row now, so 15-9. Back to a 6 frame lead.
It's pulled to break. 25th frame. And the break is dry. No cut there by Tom.
Apologies, at my age I need to pop to the toilet 5 times in an evening. Oh, bit casual there. Although Paul's just asked Tom, did it go? And Tom said it was tight. So straightforward as probably looked. Yeah, it's a nice shot.
I don't know what the exact number at the moment.
Not quite sure how easy this yellow goes. Just having camera difficulties on the main top camera, so the reason we're stuck on the side one for the time being. Paul has missed that in the middle. Apologies for the camera view, but we're back on with the main camera. Yeah, it's a good shot. It's another good shot, left self in the middle. Isn't it straightforward? He can get on the black. Just looking to whether he needs to come off the yellow. He tried to. It wasn't clearly it wasn't a straight pot. It needed to come off the yellow. And Paul's back on the table. Roll this in. Yeah, look, there you go. Takes this one down the left. One in the middle. Back Tom's conceded, so doesn't think Paul can miss. So even though Paul's clearing them up, Tom has conceded. So we do have a 15. He conceded. He's conceded. He conceded. No, he conceded. He's conceded. Yeah. So, I mean, he's got it anyway, but to be fair, Paul thought he had fucked it. Oh, sorry, apologies for the language, but Paul thought he had ruined it. But I had to point out that Tom did walk out and give him the frame. So, but it doesn't matter anyway. He's just played a nice black down the rail to make it 15-10.
Not a huge mammy.
You've got to 10, Paul, yeah. 15-10. Tom, he fucked it up. I said, don't worry, he conceded, and then he screamed and went looking down around anyway. Paul turned around and was like, what do I do? And I went, he's conceded, have it. And then he just screamed it in anyway. 15-10, Tom's break. Oh, Tom's just stunned the white in the middle. Anyone that knows me and how I break, that is my typical break. So Tom has clearly been watching me too much when it comes to breaking like that. It was a good break as well. 3 reds. 2 reds went in. Well, that's probably my GCSE year too, if I can't count. Free shot coming up. Paul's going to probably open the table up a bit. It's a clever shot. I think he can switch now if he wants to. So he's switching to yellows. Played the plant. It's a nice shot. Strikes the ball well. When he gets going, he doesn't move the white very much. Wow. It's not a miss I was expecting, but he has got away with it. He has snookered Tom. Bit fortunate, but Paul and Tom had his fair share of luck in the opening 10 frames. Tom could get through the gap, but obviously nothing when he was trying to force something. Paul hasn't really left himself very well here. Gonna have to. He looks like he's gonna play safe. Little touch off the cushion onto the cushion, and he hasn't quite reached. Given the 2 shots away. Yeah, very very careless there from Paul. Concentration might need to reset a bit, but he did say, as I said earlier, he hasn't played this much pool before, so. There's a bit of sloppiness coming in now because I don't think that is a very good shot either. I'm not quite sure many would have played it like that. I think Tom needed to look a little bit more to see that it wasn't the right way of playing that. But again, can't criticise Tom. Is an exceptional player. He beats me off often, so. And it's easy to say that when you're sitting in a comms box behind cameras to show different angles. That's a great shot. Bit unlucky. He was trying to leave the white behind that red on the bottom cushion, but still left a harder shot here for Paul. And Paul's tried to dump the white on the top cushion, but in the meantime the yellows come back up, hit the red into a potable position, giving Tom less work to do. Roll this in off the cushion, up for the red nearest to it, and screw this one back. I think he'll play that red in the middle. Oh, he's over-screwed it. I mean, he's still got a shot into the top pocket, but he's got to do a lot more with the white again. So, yeah, it's a great shot. Little stun screw back, force the angle, which is what he's done. Force the angle and rolls it in. 10-16, 16 to Tom. There's quite a few local people in the club, and I think it's quite impressive to see them all invested in the pool. And you can tell they're not really typical pool players, but they are very much invested in this match. They're enjoying what they're seeing. Pool has just gone for a comfort break, so No, this isn't Paul coming across the table. He hasn't aged in the 5 minutes that we've been here. That is one of Paul's fans who has been cheering him on from the corner. Well, I like to keep this professional, but thought I'd put a view up for the ladies here. Any ladies watching get to see a lovely view. Or if you're Luke Emmett, who is Paul's fanboy. Oh, it's another dry break for Paul. So didn't hit that as hard either, and thought he was going to make the red that Tom looks like he's going to go and queue for now. So Tom is reds. It's a good break as well, to be honest. Little screw. That's a great shot. Screws across the table onto the red down the rail. Both these reds go in the middle, so he doesn't have to do much. Just make sure he pots it. Oh, what have I done? Commentator's curse. One tough yellow for Paul, which is the one on the bottom left. Side left cushion, but might be playing for it now off this yellow. Little stun across. He's tried to move it, a little bit unlucky. He's still on one in the middle. But getting on that yellow now is going to be a trickier shot. So although he can take this one out in the middle and take the other yellow, it's getting on that final yellow. He's tried it again. But got the reverse double. Tom said good shot, so he must quite... About to say, he must fancy... Oh, that's unlucky. It's a bit unlucky. He's tried a few times to develop that yellow, just missed it. And then tries the reverse double and the white comes off the red and drops in. Tom will develop this red over the hole. Looks easy being in a hole, but it's not as straightforward, and Tom's just come round to check before he got round to take it, because not as... He'll make it, but he's played it well. He's left himself easy 4 balls in the middle. Few little stuns. This one on the left, probably go one on the right. One on the right last, and then for... I think the black goes in this bottom right hand corner, so he doesn't have a lot to do, but it flies. So probably would have liked to have been straighter, but Tom makes this more often than not. Yeah, that's another one in the bag. That's 17-10. Tom to break. First to 21. Back to a 7-frame advantage. It'll be interesting to talk to Paul after to see how he's found found it. Not playing Tom necessarily, because I think he was more than up for the game. It was Paul that actually called Tom out to play this. More the frames, because he has said that he hasn't played 21 frames before. So, and you can be a good player, but you still need to be able to concentrate over a long period of time. And when you're 7 frames behind, the big ask. He's developed the balls well, but White has gone safe down the end. Might have to play either a safety or yellow onto a red. There's the safety. He has left, I think, this red. No, he hasn't. No. So, safe. Yeah, I was just about to say I think it was a foul, but fair play to Paul. He's called it on himself. We haven't got a ref today, and fair play to these boys. They're playing in good spirit, and that, yeah, credit where credit's due. Never want to see anyone cheat, and Paul will never do that, and called it on himself there. So, yeah, fair play. Tom's just trying to work out what the best thing to do here is. I think Tom fancies yellow, but knows a little bit of work to do with the blacks. Not the black and the red are covering one of the yellows really. Got yellow down the right that doesn't quite go, so he might play. He might play the reds here. Yeah, so he's going to play this red into the black. Name to develop a few balls. No, he's changed his mind. Yeah, it's not straightforward, I think. Going to pot this yellow. Obviously, it's still an open table, so he's played that well. Has to make a ball though, otherwise it's still an open table. Playing the plant. But Dexter was just asking, could he have played the red into the yellow? He could have, and he also could have done that again. He doesn't have to. He would have been able to do it twice in a row there, because the first one's a free shot. It's still an open table, therefore it becomes a free shot again. But he's played it well. He's in control. Might take this yellow in the middle and leave himself the 2 over the hole. I think he would have rather have liked to have left that a bit later, but it's the easier shot to get on the black. But he's on it now, and he'll play this one over the hole with a little bit right hand side. Try to swing it round behind that yellow. Oh, he's sort of decelerated a little bit there. He's not happy with himself and knows he's missed a chance. He's tried to play the yellow off the black by those things and get it in the top left pocket, but just left it. Ball's got half a chance. Oh, that is harsh. It's a nice pot, and he's dropped in the middle. It's typical Paul when you not Paul as in Paul Morrison, but typical game of Paul when you know struggling to find a bit of momentum, and then the game sort of goes against you. But can't take it away from Tom. He has played steady. He's played well in phases, and Paul hasn't been quite at it. Yeah. That is a phenomenal shot. He knew there that that is. I think that's the best shot tonight of the night. To be fair, looks simple, but again, not many people would have seen that. And he's played it in such a way to leave himself easily on the yellow, but the black comes over the middle, which, yeah, great shot. So 18-10, we've got an 8-frame lead. Tom needs 3 more frames. Obviously, Paul needs 11. I would have asked Dexter to work that out, but he told me he's going to fail his GCSEs. So, yeah. And he's got his shoes on, so he couldn't use his toes. And he's only got 3 fingers. He's inbred. Paul back on it. There you go. That's the break that we like to see, Paul. Lovely break. Couple of balls potted. The yellows look nice, but he's got one hampered. He might still take the yellow because he can develop the yellow over the middle, but yeah, that's what I thought. He's the yellow that's hampered. He can develop that using one of the balls, the yellow closest to it. It'll be now. He's got the angle, and he knows if he goes into it, he should still have the other yellow where his hand is. Yeah, it's a great shot. So still, this is a hard. By the looks of things, it's a hard yellow, but he's gonna play the cut. Oh. I want to say he got away with it, but he hasn't. I think he's left it. Yeah, I thought that. He didn't look like he had got away with it. He rattled it in the jaw and left himself a tricky shot, which is a bit unlucky. Tom's left himself a bit straight on this, but hasn't got to do much with the white because he's got the red over the middle. And obviously now he can come back down the table to take the 3 reds that he's got on the... I've told them there's an exhibition match at the end of the year, so... There's 16 guys in here looking forward to it, so...
We did take it out and half as one of them. Yeah, it was just one game.
There's 16 guys no longer looking forward to it. That's another frame there from Tom. 19-10. I mean, yeah, it's, if I'm honest, I think it's a little too late for Paul. He's going to have to find a second wind and spark momentum in. But he looks a defeated man at the moment. But yeah, he looks he's sitting there in the chair, rubbing his face. He's a bit tired by the looks of things. Frame 30. Another good break from Tom. Oh, what a shot. Plays the double, develops the red. Needs to screw this the length of the table. Oh, yeah, it's just, I'm going to say not easy because he's rely on your cue action a bit to get on that red. He's tried to get behind the black there, or he's either tried to get behind it or he's tried to develop it, and in the meantime he's just knocked it safe. Now he's not really in a very good position.
Yeah, because my eyebrows haven't gone grey yet, you fucking knobhead. They fucking will, eventually. I've got stress in my eyes.
Pausing. It's a great shot. He's took these well, to be fair. 19-11. Good take out there from Paul. Took him well. Tom to break, Paul to break. 19 frames to 11. Bulls try to play be on that red in the middle. And cut it back. Clever that shot there from Tom. Snooker Paul. They're just checking to see if it's total, which I think has been called. Doesn't have to hit a cushion, said. So. He's played it well. I thought he was going to make that, but not that he's played to make it, but I thought it was going to drop in, which he wouldn't have wanted. Wow. Bit sloppy. We've got Freddie joined us again. Fred, if you hold on to this frame, I want to ask you a few questions afterwards. So, he's a bit unlucky. He's tried to knock that yellow in to develop the hole. He's going to have to play the skill shot. But bottom should send them both in. Oh, just a bit too hard. You can't play the skill shot with as much pace. About playing the bottom to generate the top spin on the red to follow it through. So it's a foul. Tom's opened up that pocket, got full control again because obviously he's controlling this bottom right. So Vernon has joined the chat and he's talking about the race to 10 with Ben Redding, Luke Emmett, saying, is it for juniors? I think they're going to play first to 15, Vern, but I'm not quite sure Luke or Ben have got the stamina. Tom's should just be on this, a little off the cushion and back up. Oh, he screwed it. Snookered himself. It's concentration here. I think Tom's seeing that he's got an 8-frame lead and a little bit of concentration. He's as he snookered Paul though. His hand hasn't gone up, so I don't think he has. So a little bit of top, he should be on the black. No, he hadn't snookered him, but he hadn't left it. So Paul's had to play a safety, which Tom's tapping. Oh, he's tried to play across the table and the white's dropped in and Paul's now got 2 shots. Ben, I don't know if you're watching, mate, but Freddie has just called you out as well. Would like to play you first to 10. So you've got 2 challenges. You've got Luke and Freddie of Division 1 challenging you. Another frame on the board. We've got 19-12. So Freddie's next to me. I'll ask Fred, how do you think your old man's played?
Not the best he can play, but you can't play well every day, can you?
Do you think he's got the minerals to come back into it?
Of course he does. Anyone can, but whether he wants to do it, if he don't want to do it, then he ain't gonna, is he?
Yeah, fair assumption. I think, to be honest, I think he can come back in. It's just whether Tom can find a couple more, but Tom needs to buck up. He's got a little bit sloppy. But having said that, they have just played 31 frames a pool, so yeah. It's a nice break there though from Tom. Reds are the colour of choice. Roll this one in, take the one in the middle. Nice shot. He should leave himself left hand side of that red to be able to come across for the other red. Take this red in, leave himself on the final red. And another break dish by the looks of things. Oh wow. That is a commentator's curse. I actually can't believe it. Yeah, that is a pocket that Tom's missed a few in now. But Paul does need to play the skill shot here and has to get it. Oh, that's not a great shot, and he's conceded the frame. Yeah, Tom's just said that. It's a let off. 12-20. Paul to break, 8 frames behind. Tom only needs one more. I have had a prediction earlier in the evening from Ethan that called Tom to win 21-13, so it's not far off that. Freddie had 21-16 in favour of his old man, which obviously is gone now, but yeah. Yeah, he's just about to say that would have been a bit unlucky to be dry. Paul knows he's got an uphill task now, 8 frames before Tom wins one. Tom's played a great shot there. I think it's a little too late. Comes across. All the yellows go. I don't think Tom would have liked to have been taking this one now, but he can screw it across the cushion, possibly with a little side. Knows he's run slightly out of position. Yeah, there's the side, and he's developed it. It's a clever shot. When he got down, he wouldn't have been originally thinking to develop it, but he knew the shot was on. Let's stroke this one in, black in the middle, and it's game over. Just the black for the win. And that's it, 21 frames to 12. Tom wins. Very good game. Well done, Tom. Unlucky, Paul. Not at his best. Few dry breaks, to be honest, that he would have normally not had. Missed a few that he would have normally not missed. We are going to see if we can get them both over just for a 2-minute chat. So I'd like to get their thoughts on the match. And yeah, see how it goes. But I hope you enjoyed the viewing. Wasn't as many breaks dishes as I would have thought, but again, playing 30 odd frames a pull, a lot of pressure knowing you have to clear them because you know your opponent isn't going to. So Tom's just joined over. Well done, mate. Tom, no, come on, Tom. Dexter wants you to do an interview. Come on. Tom's. How do you think you played, mate?
Yeah, not bad. A few mistakes in there, but there's always going to be a few mistakes in a versus 21. Paul got a bit unlucky with some breaks. He hit them lovely and they were dry. I was getting first chance a lot of frames, which helped me out, to be honest. But yeah, it was a good game. I enjoyed it. Table played nice. Thank you, mate.
That's Joe Sims, Charlie Pinfield, Paul Morrison, all been dispatched on 1st to 21. Who would you want to play next?
Well, it's a good question. Whoever wants it.
So Tom's been challenged to a game, so we're going to cut the stream short, but 250 miles from Manchester, and yeah, anyway, that's the end of the stream, guys. Thanks for watching.
Thank you. And another thing, if you are interested in becoming a part of this series, feel free to contact Dan Riley or any member of the committee of the Egham Pool League, and we will get that game sorted for you. So thank you very much for watching the stream, and we will be back soon for another competition.